Welcome back to the Tuscarawas Railway. This video will be a little different than what I normally like doing, but I thought many of you may enjoy an aerial tour of the layout to get a better idea of its size. Here we have a local at Sherrodsville Yard that's about to cross over the Wheeling and Lake Erie. This local I had running doesn't have any coal to clean here at the prep plant, but this is the reversing loop where that task would be accomplished for the coal trains. I do apologize, I haven't run any trains lately, and evidently this track was a bit dirty. The layout is 13 by 6 and all quickly comes apart into rectangular sections. It was built to fit in a base model 2014 Honda Civic, although with the power plant and prep plant additions, it may take 2 trips in the Civic to move. Heading back past the yard and shops at Sherrodsville, now we enter into the village of Roswell, where we have a feed mill and live interchange with the Pennsy, Penn Central, Conrail, depending on which I feel like running. Going past the Roswell Cemetery, and then we'll cross the bridge over the former Pennsy Main Line and the city of Tuscarawas. My Tuscarawas equipment still doesn't have Walrus logos applied. If you have any decent, easy to work with supplier of custom N-scale decals, give them a shout out in the comments below for me. The Tuscarawas Railway serves a barrel factory here where the boxcars are spotted, as well as 2 coal mines. On through the Tippecanoe Tunnel, and then we'll go through the rock cut and onto the second reversing loop at the Freeport Power Plant. The small shed is where the coal would be unloaded for the power plant if this was a coal train. There's also an interchange with the Baltimore and Ohio where the coal hoppers are spotted. And now that we are around the reversing loop, we'll head back towards Tuscarawas and Sherrodsville. Now during operations, the only trains that use the reversing loops are the coal trains for cleaning and unloading. The local typically only runs from Sherrodsville to Tuscarawas and then changes ends to come back to Sherrodsville, but this local is what I had out ready to run. The track at the upper left the train did not diverge onto is the Pensy-Roswell branch. It runs down grade from here down to this tunnel where it rejoins the former Pensy main at TK Tower. There's not a lot of industry on these lower loops. I just wanted a place to run my Pensy, Penn Central, and Conrail equipment. The OCS train is on the inner loop, which stays on this section of the table the entire time. The outer loop the Conrail local is on has the option to stay on the same table or go through the not-so-hidden staging yard, which we will see here momentarily. Right now I have a gaggle of Conrail engines parked here, but usually I have full trains parked here ready to run. The Pensy-Roswell local is also based out of here to take interchange to the Tuscarawas Railway. The outer two tracks are double-ended, the rest are stub-ended. Here you can see one of the junctions where the outer main can either go to the staging yard or not. There are two places to cross over to the inner main, either at TK Tower or in Tuscarawas proper. I do have some ideas I am tossing around to greatly expand the former Pensy main lines on additional tables, but I'm waiting for more permanent housing in the next year or two before finalizing those plans. Stay tuned for more videos from the Tuscarawas Railway.